MHT crew, what it do? It's Matt back again with another live stream. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tap in with your boy. Make sure you find everything all right and let us know. Give us some feedback. And without further ado, let's get into the show. Now, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, there was a significant trade that went down today. LaMelo Ball to the Timberwolves. Now, I'm not going to say I saw this coming because clearly I didn't. I did not see this coming. So the Timberwolves receive LaMelo Ball and Josh Green, and Naz Reid from the Timberwolves. He goes to the Charlotte Hornets, and the Charlotte Hornets receive a 2033 unprotected first-round pick, 3 first-round pick swaps, 2028, 2029, 2030, and 3 second-round picks, 2029, 2032, and 2033. Sources tell ESPN per Shams on X/Twitter. This is insane. You have me at first, I didn't think it made any sense. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I didn't think it made any sense. But when I thought about it for a while, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. So LaMelo Ball at the 1, Anthony Edwards at the 2, Ayo at the 3, McDaniels at the 4, Gobert at the 5. I mean, this is gonna be nuts, man. This is gonna be nuts, and this is major. Now, as far as the Western Conference goes, it builds stronger. It's stronger now. It gets even stronger. It's everybody's headed out west. Everybody's headed out west, and I love it. I mean, this adds on competition. But I remember a few weeks back, Eric was on here, and JJ was on here, and even Pops was on here. And I was asking everybody, do you think Anthony Edwards has to leave in order to receive a championship? And obviously Eric said, yeah. Eric said, he doesn't really know what they're going to do. If they're not going to make any changes per the front office, if they don't make any changes, then, Ant should leave. And I thought Anthony Edwards should leave. But now I'm kind of like, should he leave? Should he really leave? Does that really make any sense now? And honestly, I don't think it makes any sense now for Anthony Edwards to leave. Now you have your partner in crime. Julius Randle was gone, and honestly, I thought all hope was lost for the Timberwolves when Julius Randle was out of here. But hey, and it's a perfect front court. It's perfect. It's perfect. You have shooting, you have slashing, you have defense, you have athleticism. It's crazy. And as far as Charlotte, I have no clue what was behind the thinking of trading LaMelo Ball. And apparently they've been thinking about it for a while, and they were listening to calls for him for weeks now, And that still doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, whatever. So Naz Reid, yes, I think that's the part. I feel like that's the part that I was worried about for the Timberwolves, giving away Naz Reid, right? And Naz Reid is a, 6-man player, 6-man of the year type of guy. He's a 6-man player of the year type of individual, right? And he's cold. He's cold, athletic, lengthy, right? And can get after it on both sides of the ball. And I thought that wasn't really, at first I didn't think it was smart, but now you think about it. I mean, these guys, they can truly run the Chino Hills offense. They can run the Chino Hills offense. Like, if you seriously think about it, they can run, and you have the main guy that was in that Chino Hills offense, LaMelo. I mean, obviously Lonzo and LiAngelo was there too, but that's neither here nor there. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun team. This is going to be a dangerous team, honestly. I think it's going to be a dangerous team. I heard Broussard say something like, this, he didn't know about it, right? And I was kind of there too, but he talked negative about it. He talked very negative about it, and I obviously didn't agree with it, but that's neither here nor there. But I mean, this is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. I mean, it's just Charlotte. They had such a promising season with LaMelo Ball, and you're like, why on earth would you trade him? And he's young. He's 24 years old. What's the thought process in that? is hey, I'm look, me personally, I don't think that's a smart move. I don't think that's a smart move at all. But Melo's elite passing, his shooting, transition offense, and his star power, man. I mean, Charlotte needed that, and now they don't have that, honestly. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Charlotte. I'm not going to lie. It's an uphill battle from here. And you had the main guy that was really keeping it all together for that team, and what everybody wanted to see. He is who everybody wanted to see as far as the Charlotte Hornets go. You take that away, you have Naz Reid. No slouch to not, Naz Reid he's not no slouch, right? 6th man of the year. Again. But, but, um, yeah, there's, I don't think there's any, there's no, I can't really wrap my head around it, right? It just, I can't wrap my head around it. Why would you trade your guy? You traded your guy. And there's already talks about the Timberwolves wanting to be a part of the East, right? I think it was the Timberwolves, Memphis. This is nuts. This is nuts. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Now, a lot of people don't really like the thought of Ayo and Jaden McDaniels being on the floor, and they feel like Jaden McDaniels needs to be at the 3. And hey, I just say let it play out, right? Let it play out. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what it looks like first before we say, oh, don't do that, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, right? Let's see how this goes, because this is, I mean, they're going to be explosive, especially on the offensive side of the ball. This is going to be insane. This is going to be insane, and I'd be lying to you though. I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't expect any type of growing pains, because I do. Egos. You have 2 stars like that. One first thing that's going to be brought up, in my opinion, is going to be ego, right? And you got a top dog over there in Charlotte. You already have the top dog there now with Anthony Edwards. And I just want to know how they're going to gel. And I'm not saying they can't. I just want to see it. I want to see how that's going to work. I want to see who's going to be ball dominant. Is Anthony Edwards? Will he still be ball dominant? Will he just do what D Wade did with the Heat? Will he just say, Melo, go ahead, do your thing, or will it be? I don't know. I will it be like a Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and Brooklyn type of thing? I am excited to see this. I can't lie. I'm pretty excited to see this. But I didn't expect it, man. It just caught me off guard. It caught me all the way off guard. And it's like, why? I think I'm still in that mode. That's where I'm at. I'm right there right now. Why? Well, how did we come to this conclusion? How did we get here? You just had one of the most successful seasons to date, and you traded your guy away. I don't know. I don't get it. I truly do not get it. However, it's done. It's done now. It's done. And what I also would like to say, Ayo, it's not guaranteed that Ayo is going to be signing that extension. Remember, early on in the week, I think it was Monday. Was it Monday? It was either Monday or, yeah, I think it was Monday. They said that Ayo was going to sign an extension. But it said intended. He intends to sign an extension, meaning it's not done yet. So does Ayo come off the bench again? Remember, this guy came off the bench last year. He did. Now, what we do have to think about is this. Dante DiVincenzo, he got hurt. I think it was his Achilles. He tore his Achilles. So this is perfect for the Timberwolves. This is perfect for the Wolves. I wish they would have kept Cat. Good Lord. I wish they would have kept Cat, Karl Anthony Towns. But, it is what it is. Again, that's done. It's water under the bridge. But this is nuts. I still can't wrap my head around it, man. I still can't wrap my head around it. This is nuts. And I think I'm more dumbfounded with the Charlotte Hornets. Why? Like, why did we need to do this? I don't know. And yes, Naz Reid, he's entering his prime and this, that, and the third. I know that. But LaMelo Ball was the face of the franchise. You got rid of LaMelo Ball before you did Miles Bridges. Hey, man. Hey, man, this is nuts. This is something. This is something. This is something. And, you got 3 first-round swaps. I'm reading it. I'm looking at it right now. 3 first-round swaps, 3 second-round picks, an unprotected future first. I mean, granted, yes, future flexibility, but, dude. And the thing about it is, Charlotte wasn't forced to give away LaMelo. They just did it. And that makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. You just gave away the guy. So, hey, man. Charlotte, you done did it again. That's Bobcat behavior. That is some Charlotte Bobcat behavior, man. I tell you. And again, I'm going to probably say this throughout the entire live stream. I don't get this trade. From a Charlotte Hornets aspect. From a Timberwolves aspect, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Right? Dante DiVincenzo's going to be out. You just gave away Julius Randle. You needed somebody else. And you got somebody else in LaMelo Ball. Right? Charlotte, you lost everything. You lost everything. Yeah, you still have Kobe White, right? You have Miles Bridges and you have Nas and all those guys, but this ain't that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. And again, this just adds. It just does this to the Western Conference. The Western Conference just gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Honestly, the Western Conference has been the strongest conference for about 20 years now. For about 20 years. Yeah. For about 20 years. And it just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Like, more often than not, if you make it out of the West, you will win a chip. More often than not. Granted, San Antonio, they were the better team. They really were. I mean, we just can't sit here and say they weren't. You just can't. They underperformed, right? And you can't predict underperforming. Like almost the entire team underperformed, almost. But that's neither here nor there. We're not here to talk about the San Antonio Spurs, even though they are in trouble. But we're not here to talk about the San Antonio Spurs. We are talking about the Timberwolves. I'm going to give it a grade. I think this was an B plus type of trade. A minus. Now, hey, look, that's my thing right there. Ayo came off the bench last year, right? And Dante, I would feel a little better if DiVincenzo, wasn't hurt, but that's neither here nor there. I feel like you still need to get another person. I feel like you still need to get another guy. And I'm not trying to be funny here, but do you get Braun? I'm sorry. No. Relax. I mean, but seriously though, what if you get Braun? All right. Okay, I'm sorry. We won't go back there. Okay, we won't go back there. But I think they could. Who else? Kawhi I think he's going to leave the Clippers. He doesn't want to leave LA, but I mean, it is what it is. Nothing's going to happen there in LA with the Clippers. So, hey, it is what it is. And I heard that Jimmy Butler, I think the Golden State Warriors are going to end up letting Jimmy Butler go. And that contract, and they're just ready, and that sucks because, Jimmy Butler is hurt. But I mean, you have to look at some more guys, honestly. You have to look at more guys. And granted, they are very solid. This makes the Timberwolves more than solid. Oh, wait a second. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary, dude. The LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards on the... Hold on. That's actually really scary. You guys are actually getting a raw... You know what I mean? I'm really thinking about this. That's really scary. That's really scary, and it's going to be so demoralizing when them dudes are on a fast break and you just see LaMelo Ball just throw the ball up and run the other way, and you just see Anthony Edwards come flying out of nowhere, one hand, 360, 720, pulling the rim down. This is nuts. I still can't believe this. This came out early on today, and I still have the same. I still have the same feeling. It's nuts. LaMelo Ball. Granted, I think LaMelo Ball in the, what year was it? Was it 21, 22, something like that? One of those drafts? Anthony Edwards went number one, if I'm not mistaken, and I think LaMelo went second or third. I think it was either second or third. They're on the same team. That is insane. That's insanity. That's insanity. I don't care how you look at it. This is insanity. This is nuts. This is nuts. And hey man, this is insane. This is insane. I want to go through the comments. I'm looking at the comments right now when Shams posted it. Everybody's like, "Are you joking? Surely you're joking." Oh my goodness, this is insane. Now, as far as for the PR guys with the Timberwolves, yeah, they're gonna have to prepare themselves because Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball, they have no PR training whatsoever, and even if they do, it's not like they care. It's not like they care at all. So, buddy, this is utter insanity. It is. This is. I don't know, man. I really don't know. But again, like I said before, they're going to need somebody else. In order for me to be like, oh, they're contending for a championship this year. Like they are front runners right there. They are the favorites, I should say. But they're going to need somebody else. They're going to need somebody else. And there are talks that they may get Jaylen Brown too. Adding Jaylen Brown to those two? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. Do you understand? They would be favorites. And Jaylen Brown was hey man. This is something. This is something. I mean, like, and I can't wait to get the guys back on here so you guys can hear what they have to say about it too. But me personally, I mean, hey, I like it. Now that I'm really thinking about it, I like this trade for the Timberwolves. For the Charlotte Hornets, I hate it. I don't even know what goes into a move like this. I don't know what goes for Charlotte. Again, for the Hornets, I don't know what goes into it. Like, this just doesn't make any sense. I honestly think I can't stop looking at what they gave up. Like this is nuts. Naz Reid, you practically gave up LaMelo Ball for a bag of chips. Yes, they did. No disrespect to Naz Reid, but Naz Reid he's not like a premium type of guy. He's not. Yeah, he's just not. This is 2033 unprotected first round pick. First round pick swaps in 28, 29, and 2030. Second round picks in 29, 32, and 2033. This is the type of stuff you just can't make up. You just cannot make this up. And I feel like they gave up on LaMelo Ball too early. Not even gave up. I'm trying to figure out what was the point of giving him up though. Like why? 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 I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I, you gave up probably your only All Star on the team. Dude won Rookie of the Year. You gave him up. He was your high. Whatever. Whatever. Hey man, I'm actually really excited to see what they do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very excited to see what they're gonna do. Minnesota. As far as Charlotte, I can care less what they do. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, LaMelo, he does have his health issues. It's his not really issues, but he does have it's there. It's on his resume, right? But at the end of the day, man, you just can't give this guy up. This one right here, this guy, you can't, you can't, you can't. And look, and if they do get a guy, if the Timberwolves get another guy, if they get another, oh my, y'all are in the NBA is in trouble. Look, it's free agents. It's just getting started. There will be move. There will be more moves. There will be more nonsense, right? Man, this here is insane, bro. I'm just looking at the reactions, man. This is nuts. This I don't even know. I don't even know where Charlotte goes from here. I don't know what they do from here. Because regardless, it still doesn't make any sense. Oh man, and they're saying Anthony Edwards is excited beyond repair. He is excited. He is what they say over the moon. He's over the moon right now. I can't say I don't blame him. I don't blame it at all. I don't blame him at all. I would be too. Shoot, this is crazy. I just keep reading it over and over. The Charlotte Hornets are trading star guard LaMelo Ball. Star. He is a star. He is a star. You guys see it right. Star guard LaMelo Ball and Josh Green to the Minnesota Timberwolves. For basically, you only got Nas Reed. Can we just say that? Let's be honest. We're gonna be honest here on MHT Sports Talk. They only got Nas Reed. And you know what? If this ages like milk, so be it. I don't care. It's nuts. And it is. And like I was telling you guys earlier, if they get another guy, it's over with. It's over with. And I'm if they get Jaylen Brown, it's done. Because for whatever reason, again, just like the Charlotte Hornets, the Celtics want to get rid of Jaylen Brown. Do it. Do it. Do it. Matter of fact, go ahead and send Jaylen Brown. Send him to the Timberwolves. Send him to the West. Go ahead. Send him to the Timberwolves and let him make you pay. Let him make you pay. This I don't know what the rush was to get this man out of Charlotte. I don't get it. I don't. He was your only star. He was your only bright star, I should say. That was your guy. You gave him up. You gave him up. I like Kobe White. I feel like Kobe White should possibly go elsewhere. I feel like I don't know, man. I don't know. This does not make any sense for Charlotte. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's, it's actually borderline. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad for Charlotte because they man, they sure did. They had a top 10. They did, and now look at them. Now look at them. It's done. Oh my goodness. Hey, like I was saying earlier in the live stream, I, this is bad trade. Thank you. bad trade. This is a bad trade for Charlotte. I honestly do. I like it for the Timberwolves. I really do. I like it. I didn't say I loved it, but I like it. I think it's going to be a very exciting, team. Again, I hope they get somebody else because I mean, hey, I hope the Celtics trade. I pray to God the Celtics they trade Jaylen Brown so we can stop this. I'm tired of the back and forth. I'm tired of it. It's getting annoying. It's getting very annoying actually. They need to get rid of Jaylen Brown pronto. And if they do end up sending him to the Timberwolves, it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feeling about this blockbuster trade because this is blockbuster. This is truly it is. So yeah, I don't. Hey man, I don't know, man. I don't know where Charlotte goes from here. Can I get a shout out for sure? Shout you out or? I mean, this is insane. This is nuts. This is nuts. He's 24 years old, and you traded him. Now you paired him with another athletic freak. Hey, at least it wasn't in your conference until the NBA decides to do another change, and they do get in your conference. Then what? What you gonna do then? Oh man, that's gonna be funny. That's gonna be funny. That's going to be hilarious. That's gonna be hilarious. And yes, Charlotte, they still have Brandon Miller. Unfortunately, they still have Miles Bridges. You got rid of LaMelo Ball before Miles Bridges. You know what this trade reminds me of? If I could, I want to take you back to August of 2025. Right before the NFL season started, I looked on my phone and I saw that the Micah Parsons was traded to the Green Bay Packers. A star talent. 3-time All-Pro. I can't make sense. They own no first for 5-ish years. It's in. Oh my goodness. I mean, all I can do is laugh, man. All I can do is laugh. I mean, I don't know what Charlotte was thinking. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. I just don't. I just don't. Like you didn't get better at all. You didn't get better at all. And if you're expecting Nas Reed to be that guy for you, I have real news for you. And again, Nas Reed is a great six man of the year caliber type player. But with that being said, he's not LaMelo Ball. And they know it. They know it. He's not LaMelo Ball. So they practically gain nothing from this. What would you grade the trade alphabetically? So earlier I said I would grade on the Timberwolves side of things A-. I would say that. I gave it an A-, and here's why I gave it an A-. I think they got better. Remember, they gave away Julius Randle, right? Okay. Dante DiVincenzo's hurt. But you replaced that. You replaced that offensive production with LaMelo Ball. That's a win. I can't be mad at that. Ayo's there. Granted, I don't know if Ayo's still going to sign that extension. But, hey, we'll see. And then you have Jaden McDaniels. So, yeah, and Rudy Gobert's still there. I mean, defensively, they are that. They are that. I can't ask for more. Now, as far as Charlotte goes, oh, no. This is like a C- type of thing for me. I don't like it. And they're lucky I don't give them like a D+. I'm being generous for saying C-. I mean, because your production just goes down. You become a boring basketball team. I'm going to say that. You become a boring basketball team. You are. You're just boring. Nobody wants to watch you. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I pray to the Lord above that the Celtics give away Jaylen Brown. If there's a team that I don't want Jaylen Brown to get traded, but since the antics and the politics have already taken over, trade him. This, though, Charlotte, there was no reason to do this. So, yeah, to answer your question, A- for the Timberwolves, C- for the Charlotte Hornets. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't get jiggy with this for Charlotte. I can't. And it's funny and it's hilarious because again, I was asking myself and the other guys that were on here, should Anthony Edwards leave? It doesn't look like he was going to get any help at that point. What was it, last week and 2 weeks ago? I asked the guys, hey, look, do you think so-and-so, you think Anthony Edwards should leave? And Eric brought up a great point. He said, Ja. They should think about getting Ja Morant. They should think about getting Kyrie Irving, see what Kyrie Irving's doing. Does Kyrie Irving want to stay down there in Dallas? What does he want to do? Does he want to ring? What's he want to do down there? Does he want to keep being a part of that rebuild? Because in Dallas, that's still going to take some time. That is 100% going to take time. And you can't convince me otherwise. And it just is because they're a young basketball team. Klay Thompson's out of there. Klay's probably going to end up going to Miami. I mean, let's be honest here. Klay's out of there. So, hey, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what Charlotte was thinking. I'm not a fan of this trade for the Charlotte Hornets. They are acting like the Bobcats. I mean, they've been acting like the Bobcats per their record, but I'm not trying to be disrespectful here. I'm not. But, I mean, it's just, what, you want me to lie? Hey, this is horrible. This is a horrible trade. This is a horrible trade. It is. It just is. You traded away an all-star, a former rookie of the year, a superstar for your franchise, for Naz Reid and a bag of chips. Are we serious? All you can do is shake your head. And sometimes you understand why teams are in predicaments that they're in. They put themselves there. Certain teams just put themselves in the predicament so they don't grow. They don't get better. They do that. And that's why they are this is why they are the way that they are. They haven't progressed since they were the Bobcats. You had Kemba Walker walk through there. Over with. I think he went to the Celtics. Kemba's going to a plethora of places. I mean, and it's just bad, man. It's bad because Charlotte and those fans, they deserve better. That front office is failing that entire city. Yeah, he's going to need help. We're going to need a plethora of help. You are right. Correct. Hey, man. But again, they did it to themselves. They deserve it. They deserve it. When certain franchises do things like this, they deserve everything that they're going to get. They do. They just do. It just is the way that it is. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. I'm just looking at these trade details, man. And I still don't like it. Naz Reid for a bag of chips. Not the purple Doritos. No. Not Doritos Jacked. No. Just the regular plain Jane Lay's potato chips. Oh, and paper clips. Got them for, okay, yeah. Got them for the plain Jane Lay's potato chips and a bag of paper clips. Maybe some eraser shavings. Second round picks in 29 and 2032 and 2030. Get out of here, man. Get out of you cannot be you cannot be taken serious as a serious franchise. Nobody's going to view you seriously. Nobody's going to take you serious ever. Ever. No. Not like this. No. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Nas Reed he's tough. He's cold. He is. He is. Floor spacer. He could be a backup center. He can do all that and some more. His flexibility is off the charts. Yes, I understand that. But you let go of LaMelo Ball. I'm not even thinking about Minnesota. Minnesota did what they needed to do. They got it done. Charlotte is done for. They are. And you got to think about it. You have to think about it. This team is they were at their best, man. They were at their best. Charlotte was at their best this season. You can see, I'm like, the future's going to be bright for this team. Believe it. Kobe White, all those guys, it was going to be bright. I thought Hornets had something going. They did. They had something going. I couldn't agree with you. I couldn't agree more. They had something going. Those dudes had something going, and you just give it away. Like, I feel bad for Hornets. I feel bad for them too. I do. I feel bad for Hornets fans. I feel bad for the city. I mean, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate, man. I don't even. The Melo is 24 years old. He's 1 year older than me. Meaning he hasn't even hit his prime yet. Melo's not in his and you got Nas Reed for a bag of chips, eraser shavings, and paper clips. And I'm supposed to sit here and act like, oh, this was a great trade. Yes. No, it wasn't. For the Charlotte Hornets. Again, for the Timberwolves, I love it for the Timberwolves. They're going to be exciting. I do hope that they get one more player that will push them over the edge so they can be in that top tier of contending for a championship. That Anthony Edwards that I pray to God he earns. Now, back to Charlotte. This is ridiculous. Also, if you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification bell on so you know when we post. We're going to have a full panel on either tomorrow or Monday, and we're going to get all of the guys' opinions, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. Make sure you're here in attendance so you can enjoy that. Minnesota going to be electric, though. They're going to be crazy. They're going to be off the wall. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm so here for it, man. I'm here for it. And this is what I was saying earlier. They're going to be electric. You have Anthony Edwards at the 1 or Melo at the 1. It doesn't really matter. They can go whatever you want. What Melo's like 6'5", 6'6". He might be about 6'7", honestly. How tall is LaMelo Ball? Let's see. Let's look at how tall LaMelo Ball is. Let's look it up. Sometimes I forget I'm on my I forget I'm on my computer, man, so I don't have to keep looking down at my phone. Or turn my phone. He's 6'7". How tall was that? Anthony Edwards, yes. Look how tall Anthony is. He's 6'4", so okay. At the 1, Melo at the 2, or whichever. It doesn't really matter. Io at the 3, Jay McDaniels at the 4, Gobert at the. I mean, dude, defense, explosive. They can shoot. This is. I can't ask for anything other. I can't ask for anything else. I can't ask for anything else. I can't. This is going to be a lecture on the Timberwolves side. For the Hornets, it's almost as if they just punted the season away, and you're in the off season. You're in the off season. The off season just started. The off season just started. The off season just begun. It just got started, and really, things start shaking up a bit, they're gonna probably shake up like next week. Things are gonna get hectic. Things are gonna get wild, right? Things are gonna it's gonna get hectic. And you punted the season away June 25th, 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you can't make this up. You just can't make this up. And if you're a fan of the Charlotte Hornets, just hang on in there. It's either hang on in there or you might have to find another team. I'm not going to lie. And it's okay to be a bandwagon. It's all right. No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't take my advice. That was horrible advice. You know, you guys should only listen to me for advice if you're asking about football stuff. No, I'm joking. You should always ask me for advice. Anyway. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on so you know when we post. Let me hear your thoughts down there in the comment section. This is nuts. All I can do is shake my head, man. That's truly all I can do. All I can do is just shake my head. I love it for the Timberwolves. Again, I do. Explosive. They're going to get after it. I saw a video from the Charlotte Hornets fans. And they were like, reverse the trade. Reverse the trade. Reverse the trade. Please reverse the trade. Hornets were good for the first time since the Kemba Walker era, and they just threw all that away. That's what I'm saying. They threw all of it away. I mean, everything. And honestly, remember. Oh, you do remember, obviously, because you brought up Kemba Walker. Kemba made those guys relevant. Kemba made those dudes relevant. He made them relevant. Every time you thought about the Charlotte Hornets, oh, Kemba. Oh, Kemba. Kemba was gone. They got LaMelo Ball. Well, we got to see what Melo going to do. And he got that Rookie of the Year, and it's been Melo ever since. Now he's gone. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. And I want to clear this up. I'm not a Charlotte Hornets fan. Right? I'm not. I'm really not. But I don't like when the front office of certain for any franchise, honestly, especially if that franchise is on the brink of entering a atmosphere that they haven't been a part of ever or in a long time, and they mess it all up. They messed it up. They messed it up bad. They messed this up bad. And this is truly a setback for the Charlotte Hornets. This is the oof. And again, everything does look good on paper. Yes, that's very true. Everything does look good on paper. You can't win games just by looking at the paper. There have been a lot of paper warriors. You know, there's been this team is stacked in all actuality and in reality. When they get to the season and it's time to play ball, they don't look that good. I'm sorry, but it's not in none of those guys' DNA for them not to show up. Melo been under the spotlight forever. Anthony Edwards is him. You know, Jay McDaniels is a dog. Rudy Gobert is Rudy Gobert. You know, so I was actually kind of rooting for them in the play-in when they faced the Heat. They were fun. They were fun. Now all that fun is where? Minnesota. It's a new duo in Minnesota, man. It's a new duo in Minnesota. I said this before, but I will say it again. This is nuts. This is nuts. This is utterly insane. This is insane. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on so you know when we post. And go ahead and let me know what you think about this trade. This trade is it's blockbuster. Yeah, it's blockbuster for sure. For sure. It's just a shame. A front office can dismantle an entire franchise. It can. And I would know. I mean, I'm a Cowboy fan. You know, Jerry Jones done dismantled. I mean, oh my God. Do I even have to go into that? This is nuts. I can't even look at this positive. I mean, this isn't positive for Charlotte at all. And you kind of just look at it like if you're a Charlotte Hornets fan, you're like, why? Why? I know I didn't see it coming. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a mess. I honestly did not see this coming for the Hornets out of nowhere. They just announced that they were trading Melo for no reason. I thought they had a bright future. The first comment that I saw under that post, first of all, I wanted to know if this was real. I saw Shams. I was like, okay, this is real. Then I went to the comments. This dude said, surely this is fake. Surely this isn't real. It was real. It was real. Oh my goodness. Like you essentially you traded away Nas Reed for nothing. You didn't you I mean not traded away Nas Reed. You traded away LaMelo Ball for nothing. You received Nas Reed, but on top of receiving Nas Reed, you received nothing. Nothing. They're gonna find out though. They're gonna find out the hard way that without LaMelo Ball, it won't it's not gonna look good at all. It's not going to look good at all. I'm going to say that. Can I say that? It's not going to look good. It's not. It's not. It's not going to look good. It's not going to be what they think. If that front office thinks that this is going to be, oh, this is going to be different. It's going to be that. It's going to be this. It's going to be, we're going to take off from here. We have a lot of growth. Blah, 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 blase, blase, blase. They are wrongfully mistaken. They are so mistaken. I mean, and again, the West just gets stronger and stronger day by day. Day by day. And Kawhi is going to be out of LA, so he can go anywhere. And if I'm being honest, there were rumors that Kawhi, the Spurs were thinking about bringing back Kawhi Leonard. They're keeping an eye on what's going on there in LA. So if they can get Kawhi Leonard back, oh my God, that's insane. That's utterly insane. They have to do something with De'Aaron Fox though. Can we talk about that? Let's talk about that really quick. The Spurs, they need to do something with De'Aaron Fox. Me personally, I don't think De'Aaron Fox needs to be on the Spurs ever again. It just is what it is. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. This just made an even bigger gap between the East and the West. Yeah, man. Yes. The growth, it's insane. And you know what, Wes? It's so obvious. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. You couldn't hide it if you tried. I mean, the West is going to be a war. It's going to be a war. It's going to be a war. It's going to be it's going to be mayhem, man. It doesn't even matter if you get the number one seed. Like that doesn't even matter anymore. I mean, you can have it and still lose it. I mean, who had the number one seed this year? OKC. I mean, you saw how that went down. But yeah, the San Antonio, they need to do something with De'Aaron Fox, and if they need to start Dylan Harper. I'm not going to talk about them. I'm not going to talk about them. I'm so sick of the Spurs. I am. Shout out to the Knicks though for getting it done. It gives me hope. Gives me hope that prayerfully my Cowboys can do that one day. Probably not this year because our defense is abysmal. Anyway, ever since Jordan left, the East has been trash. The East has been weak for a long time. Now, granted, you still had you had the Pistons back in the day. You had the Celtics. The Cavs were Braun, but even that, the West was still winning. The Spurs beat Bron in the finals when he was in the East the first time, and the second time, and the second time when he was with the Heat. So, yeah, the West has been strong for a long time. I think I said that early on in the live stream too. I think for about 20 years. For about 20 years. Yeah, about 20. No, it's about 20 years. About 20 years. No, because I think 20 years ago, I think Dwayne Wade. I think Wade and Shaq, they won that finals against the Dallas Mavs. So the East was on top. I think that went down. I think before that, I think Detroit won it, if I'm not mistaken. I think Detroit either won in 03, 04, or 04, 05. One of them. I'm getting my numbers mixed up. You guys let me know down there in the comments. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. But yeah, this is insanity. This is insanity. I can't get behind it. With Charlotte, I just can't get behind it. No, you just don't have a reason to do this. You don't. I can't fake it either. Like it's gonna be an elephant in the room every single time. Every single time the Hornets take the floor. Every time. Because who was the glue that was holding it together. Who was making those guys really look good. You know who it was. It was Melo. It was Melo. And then you traded him. You traded him away. Your guy, your franchise, the man who you drafted to save your franchise. And he was en route to do so. I don't get it. I don't. Congratulations to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Congrats. You won this trade. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. I don't. There's no other way to look at it. There's no other way to shake it, slice it, dice it. There's no other way. The Timberwolves won this trade. The Charlotte Hornets lost this trade by a mile. I just keep saying why. Like every time I'm looking at the trade details. Minnesota receives LaMelo Ball, Josh Green. Charlotte receives Naz Reid, 2033 unprotected first round pick. First round pick swaps in 28, 29, 30. Second round picks in 29, 32, and 2033. Dude. Hornets GM needs to be fired. I'd rather have LeVar at least. He would throw away LaMelo. I'm telling you. Shout out to LeVar. I heard what happened to LeVar Ball and the relationship. That's tough, but Bray makes it through it. This is nuts. This is nuts. And Timberwolves are trying to win now. They are. And pairing up Anthony Edwards with LaMelo Ball, that's a good move. That's a good move, and that's a win now move. I feel like you need to make one more move. Again, I'm going to repeat this. They need to make another move if they want to win it all. You have to. You have to get some championship DNA in there. And I feel like you should go get Jaylen Brown. Why not? We're here. Stack up. Ayo could come off the bench just like he did last year. It is what it is. It is what it is. And Ayo can hoop. Now think about having Ayo and Jaylen Brown on the court at the same time when or LaMelo and Ayo when you need to give one of the guys a breather. Or one of the guys need to come out. And you still have your starting roster or your starting lineup in. Like, this is nuts. So I would get a Jaylen. I would get a Jaylen Brown. That's exactly what I would do. And I don't think that sounds crazy. I don't think that's crazy. Is that crazy? Is that crazy to say? I don't think that's crazy. I don't think that's crazy to say. I think if they got Jaylen Brown also, Minnesota will be favorites easily. Easily. Also, we have to take into account ball dominant. Or maybe go and sign in. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe go and sign somebody in free agency after clearing up the cap by trading away Julius Randle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just knew that Julius Randle, he wasn't it, for what they needed to get done. And I'm glad the Timberwolves did what they had to do in order to, get rid of him. And they got LaMelo Ball. However, again, they need somebody else. I wonder if Anthony Davis is going to leave DC. You guys think Anthony Davis is going to leave DC? Because if Anthony, in the event that Anthony Davis leaves DC, right now, I think that's exactly where I'd go. I'd go to the Timberwolves. Can you trust AD to stay healthy? Probably not. But it is what it is because he's on when he's healthy. Think about it. Even when he was with the Lakers, for the most part, he was healthy. He was hurt, when it's time for him to get traded, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know. I'm more stuck on the Charlotte Hornets aspect of this trade. Because you just got worse. You got worse. And honestly, it's kind of sad, bro. Like, my entire life, Charlotte has not been good at basketball. Like, there has been not one aspect of basketball in Charlotte that I can say, oh, they were really good as an NBA franchise. The Bobcats, the Hornets, they just have been, they're like the Cleveland Browns. They're like the Cleveland Browns of the NBA. They just are. It's just who they are at this point. They don't make wise decisions. They haven't done anything that just moves me, oh my goodness, this is nuts. This is nuts. Anyway, man, it's been an hour. I said I wasn't going to be on here long. It's not like they can trust. Yeah, they can't. He was horrible in the playoffs. He was horrible. He was horrible. But yeah, man, this is going to be it for tonight's live. I really hope you guys enjoyed, because I enjoyed doing this. I really did. It's kind of rare when I'm up here solo dolo, but we can hold our own. You know what I'm saying? We can hold our own. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on so you know when we post, and come have fun with us. Come be a part of the MHT crew. And yeah. This is nuts. This is nuts. But without further ado, hey man, it's Matt back again with another live stream, and I appreciate you guys for tapping in, checking on me, seeing about your boy. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.